Freaky man.
Yeah. So Freaky Man Drake.
Freaky boy.
Freaky boy. The Iceman is coming, maybe soon. Apparently Drake has announced, you guys mentioned it's coming in June. I don't know. I heard something about an iceberg or some shit.
May.
So it's May?
May 15th.
May 15th. Okay. So.
Can't wait.
Yeah. So there's a video. Let's skip it. I don't know what it's about. So
It's probably just them building the big ice sculpture, but there's been other videos since then. It shows people trying to melt the ice, trying to break the ice, and a streamer has since went on top of it and was able to get out the packet or the release date or whatnot.
I see. And
all
it's
of that
May
shit is
15th.
happening. Yeah.
Oh, May 15th. All right. So, well, after the Kendrick and Drake battle, does Iceman feel like a must-win moment for Drake's legacy?
No, it just needs to give a quality product. It just needs to be good.
You don't think fans will judge it more critically because of that?
No, not his fans.
Nah.
Actually,
yeah,
people actually miss Drake. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
The world is better when Drake's music is out.
I disagree.
Well, I will say this. I will say this. This is where the misconception comes in. Drake has never stopped giving us music.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
It just
You know what
wasn't
I'm
good.
saying? It wasn't good.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like we can't keep leading with this whenever Drake drops. Whenever Drake has never stopped dropping. He did not follow up the beef with good, superb product. That's the issue.
He dropped that album.
He dropped an
And
album.
then Nokia,
He dropped other shit. Shit he probably shouldn't have did. He was featured on Sexy Red's track. He sampled the AI track that what's his name? Metro.
BBL Dreezy.
Yeah, he sampled that on there. So he's really never left the building. Let's get that out the way and out in the front. Drake just needs to drop a good project. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. His fans are gonna rock with it. Kendrick fans or whoever don't with him are still going to listen to the project at the end of the day. It doesn't matter.
Everybody's going to
The
listen to
DJs
it.
that don't like Drake are still going to go out in the club and play Drake because Drake does what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So if he drops a good project, then he's on par to doing what he was supposed to do. I still stand on he should have just followed up the beef with the R&B album, and then we could be getting back to rap by now. But anyway,
He did, though.
One Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
Nah.
Songs for
sexy songs for you.
sexy songs for men essentially is what that was, because there was a whole lot of dudes glazing that shit. And shit wasn't that dope.
Agreed.
But anyway,
it was a couple songs on there.
couple songs on there. I mean, Drake is always going to give you a couple songs at least. Any decent, good artist is going to give you a couple songs on a project. But at the end of the day, he just has to drop something that means something and that sticks.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter when he drops. It doesn't matter about the rollout. A lot of people are saying his rollout is amazing. His rollout is over a year long.
It's just a rollout. It's
You know what I'm saying? And he's got a lot of money. He can build a White Castle made out of ice in the middle of Toronto Square, whatever the you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Who cares?
So essentially, Drake's fans will not judge it critically because they don't judge music critically.
They don't judge his music critically. Like
Right.
I don't think they judge. Can you really be a? Isn't that one and the same?
Nah, because I know some people that are Drake fans. Some of them DJs. And I can't say that people that rock with Drake can't judge Drake or music in itself critically. Can't necessarily say that.
That's fair, I guess. Okay, but it is going to be typically his fans that will just ride with it. I don't even like to pit him up against Kendrick like that, like as a Kendrick fan. I don't think it has anything to do with.
It's really not a comparison.
It's it's kind of whatever. I don't think it has anything to do with like, oh, Kendrick fans are going to hate Drake. I think the difference is just like generally speaking, there's two different types of fans.
Mm-hmm.
So
You can like both if you want, man.
Yep.
I do like both.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
just
saying. I like
want
both.
the music to be good. I haven't heard a good Drake album in a long time.
In a minute.
So could this? Do you have anything to say to that, Jay? Or
No, I'm just, I think there is this mindset that Drake went somewhere. We've talked about it, and he hasn't.
Mhm.
Like even after the battle, the most streamed person basically on the planet was still Drake.
Mhm.
Now mind you, he has so much out there, but the people who actually like him, they would have liked for him to win, but they didn't turn off, listening to him in their DSPs. Drake is still at the top of, those recap lists.
That's not real though.
I mean,
streams are not real. That's not a
that
real measurable unit, man.
I mean, you're right. They are not real. Because you're talking to somebody who, if I like something, will still go and buy the vinyl or see whenever it becomes available. That's how I actually support my artists, because I understand these streams, they get chopped up and they may not even like when I went out and bought the De La Soul album, I was like, because, me listening to it on these DSPs, they may not even get the money. So I said, let me go ahead and actually buy
we know the De La Soul situation where they weren't getting money for a long time.
Right.
De La Soul's getting it, but Drake, the way the pro rata model works, Drake is one of the biggest artists, so he's going to get the money anyways. Yeah. He's getting money everybody else is earning, so fair enough.
Yeah. Just drop the music, man, at the end of the day. I mean, like I said, I seen somebody saying this is the greatest rollout in album history. It's like, man, who fucking cares? I mean, Drake can literally just say my album drops tomorrow at 12 midnight.
That's what I was hoping.
And that's the rollout. And that's it. He doesn't have to do all this extra, showmanship, so to speak, because of the artist that he is. I think he's doing too much shit, and that if this project doesn't live up to that, of course his fans are going to still rock with it, but it's still going to be a kink in his armor.
I just hope they don't try to, or he doesn't try to, extend the beef or address the beef, because quite honestly, at this point, we're not interested. Like, I don't even want to hear you talk about that lawsuit where basically you called the police on hip hop after you lost a rap battle. Just do what you do, and the people who are your fans are going to gravitate towards. Does that mean Lonegevity is going to listen?
No, I'm not going to.
Exactly. So it's a wrap on that. But
okay, so. Yeah.
Focus on the people who actually mess with you.
It's not for me.
So stop trying to win over Kendrick fans.
If it's an angry Drake album, or
if he's rapping.
See, the thing is for people like me.
Let me tell you about like me.
I associate art with people that do art because it's art. Not because they're trying to moonlight as something else to try to win other people over. Drake has already shown us who he is on repeat. And at this point in time, like, there's nothing that he could really do that could make me interested in any type of point of view, because I know he's a good chameleon. So because it's like, it's all about his personality to me. It's not really about his music. I don't like his personality. I don't like who he is. So I'm not going to listen to him. I'm not going to like listening to him. It's just what it is. So, which is fine. I don't really care. Don't care. Like, he can make a boom bap album, or he could make an album that sounds like Mick Jenkins' latest project, or something like Odyssey or whatever, and I'm still gonna be like, you know what? He is just being a chameleon out here.
Yeah, he doesn't. Whatever it is he's doing, he doesn't mean it.
It's not him. And I just, at this point, there's nothing that he can do for me at this point until I see it, to where I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna go out of my way to give this man a chance at some stuff, because it's bigger than just like the physical recording that you finish after you're done recording your vocals. It's more so about who the person is.
Are you going to listen to it?
The only reason I would listen to it is if I needed to, because of the show. That's the only reason. Like, there are Drake albums that I have never listened to. I haven't listened to more than half of Drake's projects.
I've listened to all of them. How many times I've listened to him is a different story.
No, I haven't listened to. I couldn't tell. I don't know any sequencing. I listened to the 21 Savage thing like one time, or was it? Or did he?
Yeah,
he did one. Yeah. Like, he just doesn't make anything that I like on a repetitive basis. It just doesn't make music for me, and it's just I need more from the people that I'm going to invest time in,
and that's okay.
I will say this,
I don't even care if it's okay or not. I'm just not.
No, it's okay
that
he's not making records.
Yeah, that's fine
for you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to.
Yeah,
I will say this though. I feel like the time when Drake was at his personal best was when other artists were using him or allowing him to collaborate with them, or him collaborating with other artists. I kind of feel like that time has passed, unless a situation arises to where he's addressed all of those artists that have personal vendettas against him as well. And I'm not talking about Kendrick. I'm talking more so like a Rick Ross, Future, Metro Boomin, I don't think him and Pusha has ever had a good relationship because
that's fair.
That stem from Lil Wayne and things of that nature. That
People
was a
not
7
being
degree
paid.
of separation
Yeah.
type of situation. But now I feel like until he rights his wrongs with those individuals, I don't feel like we're going to get the same Drake that we had in the past that was pretty much took over for T-Pain at one point in time. T-Pain was on everybody's hook, was featured on everybody's songs. And then Drake came in and kind of took the baton and did the same exact thing. But people ain't with Drake like that no more. So I think until he gets back to that, I don't think he's ever going to see that same type of camaraderie, hip-hop wise or rap wise with, you know what I'm saying, his constituents. His fans are going to rock with him regardless, though.
Yeah.